Eagles won their first ever game in Charlottesville on Friday and played the Cavaliers tough in the other two contests, including into extra innings on Sunday. What have you seen from this team, and what is the next step to win these ACC series?
I see a lot of really good things. I see a lineup that's pretty dangerous. Especially Gian's starting to get hot, so you got some power in the middle lineup. We got speed top to bottom. There's quality at bats 1 through 9. I saw some really good two-strike approaches this weekend, which led to sometimes it led directly to runs, sometimes it led indirectly to runs. Great situational hitting. I think it's a very good lineup. Our starting pitching's in a really good spot now that Danny Metzger's throwing the ball well. I think we have a couple guys in the bullpen that are throwing the ball great: Walshy, Lane, Hughes, and we have guys in that bullpen that I think are capable of being really good pieces for us and being very good for us. And for a couple of them, things got a little bit sideways this weekend. But I have confidence in those guys, and I know that what they're doing with Coach Trez will get them back on track. It's not a situation in our bullpen where we don't have guys that are good enough. We have guys that are good enough that just aren't executing at the level that we need them to, or the consistency that we need them to. I have complete faith that they will and that they'll get there. And then it's on me to make sure we're getting the guys in the right spots, and I got to do a better job making sure we're getting the right guys in the game at the right points.
The Eagles are set to open the new park on Brighton campus. What does the new facility mean to the team, the program, and to future scheduling?
Yeah, you look at where we've been in the past. This is pretty close to being the worst March in history. And if this was Shea Field, we would be off our field for probably the next month and a half. And we're going to go down there and we're going to play Northeastern this afternoon, which is awesome. It's to say it's a game changer is an understatement. We've shown in the past with the facilities that we've had. You look at the last 4 years with 2 first-rounders and postseason twice and super regional appearance, and we've shown that we can develop our guys with what we've had. But now that you put this and can walk recruits around the field down there and show the commitment, $30 million commitment to baseball and softball, and then, with the talk of phase 2 in the near future, not just for the development of our current players, but for the recruitment and development of our future players, it's a complete game changer.
Talk about the upcoming series with Virginia Tech and what fans can expect from the Hokies.
Yeah, it's going to be a cold but fun series. I know I've known Coach Sheff for a long time. I have a lot of respect for him. He actually recruited me when I was in high school, which means he's old, even though he's a good coach. But I have a lot of respect for Coach Sheff. They'll be well coached. The guys are going to play hard. They'll execute. He was at Maryland before Virginia Tech, and we played against him when he was at Maryland. So it's going to be anytime you play any ACC weekend, we know it's going to be a quality opponent coming in. I think the thing that we're most excited about this weekend, which you already touched on, is our first ACC weekend at our new facility, and that's what most of the focus for our guys is right now, regardless of whether it's of who it is this weekend. We're just excited to play at home, and it's something that, like I mentioned before, it's just doing so much to move our program forward, and the momentum and the excitement around the program is there's a lot of good things going on right now.